Hello everyone, welcome back to episode 3 of Monifactory, where some things are going to look different, because they rightfully are. But main thing is, I got a wall of iron furnaces here, smelting up some resources that I went and collected in between episodes. Here's some that I have not smelted yet. There's more in here, and here. Got quite a bit. Do have a few quests to claim from, because smelting the ingot stuff to ingots. We get some quarters. And it rains. Okay, that's all of them. Is it thunderstorm? Nope. It's just normal rain. But we got some quarters now. Got some 10 nickels, 3 pennies, and 3 quarters. But we are going to start. Helps if I actually do the right key combination. We're going to start doing some quests, starting with rubber sheets, which is sticky resin, which is slime balls and tar. Or you can find a rubber tree, which we have not. I don't know if they spawn, but it's a little weird, but I made some slime balls. Well, it can be made from plant balls. Plant balls is just leaves, saplings, or vines in a circle shape, and you get a plant ball. Well, you can smelt the plant ball down into slime balls. Then you can smelt the slime balls into sticky resin. Let's grab some more plank stuff. Throw in there so we don't run out of fuel. Yeah, and I've been starting to collect some sugar cane. But while that processes, I could upgrade the furnaces to copper, but I'm not going to yet. I sort of want to save the copper. Yeah, that chest is full, or barrel. Iron barrel. So it's 3 barrels and then 6 iron. Okay, let's grab wood. If I can click. We're gonna make some more barrels. 1, 2, 3. And then grab 6 iron. Make a spruce iron barrel. Why did it turn to spruce, I wonder? I don't know. But it does. And we're going to replace it for this. And that is a lot bigger than it's a little bit of an issue. GUI scale. There. Now that actually fits everything on the screen. Because beforehand it didn't. Should be all the ingots out of these chests. There it is. All into the barrel. Now it's just whatever is left smelting. And it makes it so I can turn that back on. There, we have some sticky resin. And I know we completed another quest, the gold. Another quarter. And we got this. Oh, now we got hopper upgrades. Well, these can pull in already, so I'm not going to put them in, upgrade those barrels for the chests here, but I will keep these for like a machine that doesn't have the auto input. That would be handy for later. Yeah, we don't have that yet. Rubber sheets. It's just hammer and sticky resin. Okay, let's start with that. Oops. There we go. 8. There we go. Some rubber sheets. Yeah, plant balls to slime, slime to rubber. Da 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 da. Ba ba da ba da. Okay, so we want to find rubber trees. How do we get rubber saplings? Oh, we can buy those. Oh, we can buy them. Wait, there's a greenhouse now? Oh, I did not know about that. That must be a new thing in the 112 on up. I don't know if it was in 112 or not. So I've never used it in Moni or in Nomi. Okay. Well, let's just buy some. There. Now I'm gonna go plant them and chop these down. But actually, you know what? I might hold off for planting them until I have a dedicated area for them. I think that's what I'll do. So I probably shouldn't have bought them right away. But I have them now, so yeah, that tree can stay. Let's just throw it in the chest. And throw the hammer back in. Now, that leads to this. So 16 copper, 16 red alloy. So it's just 4 to 1. Okay. And this, we need the mortar. And a stack of redstone. See, is it shaped crafting? I don't know. Oh, that was a cool sound. I love the new sounds in this, even though the last series I was complaining about the sounds of every time you opened your inventory. It's not in this pack, so that part's not going to irritate me. Okay, that was a sheep I seen. I had seen something move, and I'm like, what was moving in the background? Ooh, a flipping sheep is spooking me. Oh, I didn't hold the copper. So I need 32 iron as well. This time I'm going to hold it. Probably got to craft that again, because it's probably required. And this, probably the same thing. Oh, it's just 1 to 1. Okay. I need to smelt up some more redstone. We're just going to throw the rest of my redstone in there and let it process. And then smelt that. Throw those in there. It's 8 and 16. As I jump right into the wall. Okay, that's done. Now just waiting on the conductive iron. Let's turn that into plates. One giant smash. And then wire cutter. Okay, so let's get the wire cutter out. Yep. Oh, I only need 3. I just turned it all. Whoops. Hopefully the later ones don't require... The later items don't require redstone. Oh, that requires steel. I have some steel. But I don't have a blast furnace. So, how do you get steel in this? Actually, I can just write... Oops. Ah! I'm all over the place. And my axe broke. It either broke or I threw it in a chest by accident. I don't know. How do you get steel in this? Steel oh. By carbon or coal with wrought iron. Or charcoal. So I could make more. Okay. That makes more sense. Yep, that's almost done. By the looks of it, it wants 16, so that's all of it as well. So, some smashies. And turn all those. I love that sound. Then now you snip. And the thud. Snip and thud, snip and thud, snip and thud. Okay, so that's not required. These are not required. Okay. Wait, was it? Oh, they are. Damn it all. Which means I gotta recraft all of that. Or craft up more. Which is not a problem. It's just a little wasteful because I don't need the copper. Let's just stick that in there. I need to make more charcoal at some point. But let's move on to these and mark them. And I think the other one is vacuum tubes. Yep. Which is going to require some steel. And glass. I did go get a whole bunch of sand that I can smelt up. I'm literally out of charcoal, basically. Send those through that. And I will bring you guys back once all this is smelted. So be back in a bit. Okay, I am back. I just collected them out of the barrels. So there's the conductive iron. I finally completed that quest. So we get another nickel. I got the 30 glass, which I'm just going to turn all in, make a half stack of glass panes and leave the other as glass for that. And then turn, oh. We're just going to turn them all into glass panes. And 13. I'll get us 6 circuits. That's better than nothing. Where's my file and saw? Here's one thing though. I'm gonna mention this now. It's not available yet, but Threefold, I'd mentioned him in previous episodes, but Threefold is working on a resource pack of his own for Gregtech, and I am intrigued in it. It brings... I need copper wire. But it brings some old textures back and has some new textures and all that. I might switch to it once it's released. There, let's make 4 to start. Because I'll make 2 circuits worth. This is a little different because I need sticky resin, which means I need more plant balls into slime and slime into rubber because I turned it all into rubber sheets. So we're just going to take a stack of sugarcane Oh, we can't shoot. Which means... as a snake. Can I make shears this way? Yes. Let's go shear some of these trees. He's naked. For their leaves. So we can make some slime balls. And chop them down at the same time. Because, why not? But I am enjoying this pack so much so far. I will not have been able to see any of your guys' comments yet for the first 2 episodes. So, if there's something that... Oops, sorry, chicken. If something's up or doesn't look right from the videos, post them in the comments and I will see them. But just know that the change might not happen until, like, episode 5. Because I am enjoying this pack so much. I've literally just played it non-stop. And hadn't had time to... I've had time. I just haven't uploaded the other 2 episodes yet. So, that's just something to note. Okay, let's just throw those like that. 25 ain't bad. Let's just stick them in here. And grab the last of the wood there. Because I am basically out of charcoal other than this first furnace. I got one in here. One in here. That's 23. 23 divided by 5. At least 3 extra. Yeah, I'll just pop them in here as well. Let's put the leaves up there. This is giving me slime balls, which then I need to re-smelt to get sticky resin. I also need resin covered sheets, which is more resin. So let's work on the fine copper wire. Actually, we can do some paper. Paper first, because I don't... Have I found paper? It does not look like I have found any paper yet. So we're just going to craft some paper. Paper. And we're going to need coal dust, charcoal dust, or carbon. So we're going to use coal for the start. We're just going to do 4. Even though I just did for 6. Let's just do for 6. Who cares? Because I can always go just mine more. And then fine copper. So it's copper foil, which is hammered. Okay. So let's just do 8. Because I'll get 16. And I'll get 16 of those. We'll remove that for now. And this is just plank and resin, which I need to smelt that up. Let's just do this. 4, 5. Be a little inefficient by 1. But I don't care. So I can always make more charcoal. It just takes time. And that should get done pretty quickly. And I'm pretty sure it's 2 and 1. And it is. Okay. So that, and then... we'll just craft 1 for now. Need more sticky resin. Yeah, either in between or in this episode, we will make an area for the rubber saplings. But there's that quest complete. I think we're able to now make a circuit. I just need steel plates. We can make our first basic electric circuit. There we go, and get a quarter for it. Yeah. I know. You guys can read that. I'm not going to. Because I know we'll be making a lot of circuits. Lots and lots of circuits. There I go. Conductive iron. So we're going to need conduit binder. Conduit binder, sand, gravel, clay. Don't know if I have gotten any clay yet. I know I got gravel and I got sand. I don't think I've gotten any clay yet. Let's see if we can quickly find some clay here in the water. And it might be harder than I thought. Because this is a stony shore. Clay. I can buy it to start. Dust with water. I can macerate terracotta, but I can't. I don't have a macerator right now. This looks like it's all gravel. Am I gonna be foiled by stupid clay? It looks like it. Looks like I'm gonna be foiled by stupid clay. Because I don't have any. Where on the map could clay spawn? Up here, maybe? Maybe around here? Or here? Let's head towards the village and see if there's some clay there. Because there might be... Because of this being... Oh, there's clay over here. Okay. At least I'm pretty sure that's clay. That's sand. I might be wrong. Clay. Perfect. Let's get some clay. And we're drowning. Drowning. They're like bobbing up and down, up and down, up and down. I do know we are going to need lots of clay later on. But later on we'll have a macerator, whoop. And we'll be able to just get it out of the terracotta. Because clay can be electrolyzed, the dust can be electrolyzed into aluminum. Well, aluminum will be very handy. We're just going to do this trick. Where'd the torches go? Oh, they went up. Okay, so 8 torches are not enough to do that trick. Because I made it where you don't regenerate your health, your air instantly. You gotta wait. But that's also because they made the swimming a lot faster. So there's a trade-off there. But this right up here should be enough to start. Yeah. Oh, there's a cave there. And there's ore. Oh, uraninite. Okay, that'll be good to know later. I'm gonna mark that. Uranite. And we're just gonna do the /home. Not in home. Teleport back and sleep quickly. There we go. Throw the clay in there. We don't need much. Just grab some gravel and sand. Make some conduit binder. Split that into 5. And smelt it down. There we go. And that should, if I can click, there's all the sticky resin. And we're going to turn that all of that into foils. That into fine. And we're just going to make the last of the resistors that I have stuff for. And make another circuit board. And attempt to make another electric circuit. There we go. Now we got 2. I am going to need to make more wire cutters soon. So I'm going to mark those there. Oh, that's where my... I am a dunce. I did not realize my axe went in there. That should be 16 each. Enough to start. With that. There we go. Let's just stick all that in there. Stick that in there. We're going to stick these in here as well. Tool can go back up there. There we go. Now we got Ender IO, RF transportation. Can I make this yet? Technically, yes. I do have buckets. And I don't have enough wrought iron though. Hopefully I have enough charcoal. Because I have enough for that. Let's put the nickel up. Remove the conduit binder. Yeah, because it's 6. Which means I need 12. And there we go. 12. I need the hammer back. There's that. And then the buckets. Water collector. Another nickel. And then we can go into the steam dynamo. Which needs the red alloy plates that I accidentally turned into wires. So I guess let's make some more. And I need 4 redstone. Oop. And that to that. You know what? We'll just smelt it in there. There we go. But I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's gonna have us craft a converter. and I'm gonna put a rule out. Quite a few people are doing this, or if they're playing this pack or any Gregtech pack. Depending on battery buffer, converter, whatever amperage your block is, you gotta either make your wire match or exceed it for the amperage. Even though it is turned off in this, the burning of cables, I think it may have been re-enabled in the latest update, I don't know, but I am going to make sure I match the cable. Yeah, right here. This is where, okay, so it will burn. Yeah, both multiple amp source and multiple phase input bugs from CE have been fixed. The energy network now works as intended. So this is pretty much saying that, yeah, never hook up energy converter to a cable that has fewer amps than your energy converter or battery buffer generates. For example, you must use 4x cable for a 4 amp converter and 16x for a 16 slot battery buffer, filled battery buffer. Each battery is 1 amp out, so just match battery to cable. If you have a large buffer slottage, but not that many batteries. But voltage is dependent on tier. It doesn't matter if you have more volts running through a, well, I almost messed up. 32 volt can run on a 128 volt cable, but 128 volts cannot run on a 32 volt cable. So you have to match the base voltage to your cable most of the time. Yeah, similarly, your cable must match or exceed the voltage of your machine or they'll burn and be destroyed. Never connect a machine to excessive voltage or it will vaporize, i.e. explode. Touching the wire with connected EU power will injure you or kill you. That is true. Use cables instead of wires because they're insulated. Superconductors do not damage you though in CEu. With zero loss cables, conductive iron, energetic alloy, etc. are considered superconductors. So, superconductors, red alloy, actually it's known as conductive iron, conductive iron. But yeah, you see where it says loss meter amperage, the 0 EU volt. That means that it loses no amperage or volt, and it loses nothing each block. It's a little confusing why it says amp, loss meter amperage, when it's voltage that it loses, not amperage. So that's a little confusing, but each block it would lose, like for instance, if we use tin cable for all of our runs, we would lose, okay, it says it right next to it, but it's the loss meter ampere. That's incorrect. The ampere part, but it's supposed to be volt. Because loss per meter per volt. Or is it loss per meter per ampere? But either way, like for this one, this is platinum cable. It's not the correct thing. Up here's tin. So tin's right next to it. Okay, so tin can do 1 max of amp. So it can transfer one packet of 32 volts each tick. but each block it loses 1 volt of loss. It loses 1 volt each, so it can only go up to 32. It can only push 1 amp up to 32 blocks before it drops to 0. Or like with the platinum, perfect instance, it can handle 2. So this one, if it still, this one's talking about IV, but let's just keep it at LV to start. It can handle, actually we'll just jump to the tin 2x. It takes 64 blocks to lose 2 amps. But it's still the same rule. 132 blocks to 1 amp. So it can transfer more. So it can go longer. Per amperage is the same, but it can go farther before it loses completely. It's a little confusing, but it's most of the time we're going to be using the superconductors because they are cheap. Or we're going to be using a whole bunch of converters and these energy conduits. But that should... Let's see, I need to check my timing. Or that... I think we're going to call the episode there, though. So... I know not much has been done. Quite a bit of it was just talking. But for that amperage portion, I will be... where did I just threw the cable? There we go. For the line loss, I will try to put a visual up on screen, or I'll even I'll put a visual up on screen to explain during that section. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. Leave a comment if something doesn't make sense, or if you're enjoying it, leave a like. But hope you guys enjoying this. I definitely am. So hope you guys enjoyed, and see you in the next one. Take care now.